want to start out with like, welcome to the With This Chair podcast, where you got a mouth, you got a voice, man. Special guest today, man. We got the legend, three-time middleweight world champion, Reggie Johnson on the side of it. Then we got the other legend, man, the champion, Sebastian Hill, man, Silverback Bass, man. What's going on, man?
What's up, baby?
What's up, Reggie? Yeah, chop it up. So yeah, man. We just gonna chop it up by fighting. We're gonna ask whatever, man. I want to first. I'm gonna ask, like, just tell us a little bit where y'all from. And how was it growing up for y'all? I'm gonna ask Bad first, then you, Reggie.
All right, well, I come from South Dallas, Bunton Projects.
South Dallas, man.
In Dallas. So after I left Bunton, I went from Oak Cliff to Kemper High School. I went to Kemper High School, left Kemper High School, coming to Third Ward. Jack Yates. Come out of Yates in 1989. And hey, I put it like this here. I didn't pick up the boxing until later on. I was 23 years old when I came to boxing. So when I came to boxing, man, I never let go. I went forward. With the Golden Gloves, I won it in 96. I won the Golden Gloves, Texas, Houston champion. And I'm also Texas champion, professional wise also. So, I had an amateur career and I have a boxing pro career.
Gotcha, man. So we gonna ask questions, man. So we go since we got two people, man, we gonna get we got two really just tell us a little bit about where you from and how you started and get into the boxing.
I remember playing football, baseball, hiding the kid, all that stuff. And my uncle, the late Caroline Walker, they were watching it. Somebody's going to go to school. They took me there one day, and the late Mr. James Farley, the head coach of the boxing team, he put me in there with a kid who had a lot of amateur fights, had some experience. I just remember when they take the gloves off, I was like, young man, I'm supposed to be champion of the world.
Yeah.
And this is something, man, I fell in love with it. So I started playing football, baseball, basketball. I became high and low with it. I stopped playing that. I started boxing. And lost my first 4 amateur fights. When I won the fifth one, I lost it to the KO National. I had like real late 78 amateur fights. 16 made the US team. 17 trying to go. 3 world titles, I had 7 belts, 3 of the world titles. I won all the weight classes, middleweight, light heavyweight, super middleweight, featherweight, light heavyweight, and featherweight, USPA and NABF tag.
So let me ask this, man. So when y'all started boxing, both of y'all, did y'all never think y'all was gonna go as far as y'all went, or y'all thought, man, I'm just getting in this just to do it, just to see what it's like? Or did you know you were gonna be the world champion? As did you know you was gonna go as far as you went? From being just starting to being all over the television.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't look at it like that. I just wanted to compete.
Yeah.
Just show people that I can box. Let people know that I got skills. I'm capable of doing whatever I put my mind to.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I ended up boxing. It's something that I always wanted to do, but my mom wouldn't let me do that. She told me I can either play football or basketball, but no boxing. You know what I'm saying? So thing is, I picked up football, so I played football. You know what I'm saying? And after I stopped playing football, I really actually didn't have no desire for the sport of football anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I really wanted to use these hands, So thing is, when I first moved to Houston, man, I come out of Dallas. When I moved to Houston, man, people used to always pick on me because I had long hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They used to always say Dallas Dallas niggas, queer niggas. Ain't nothing queer about me. Ain't nothing queer about me, nigga. I've been your mama if you let me. So the thing is that I got into a lot of fights, and my whole thing is when you get into fights, anything goes. You know what I'm saying? Anything goes. So my thing was I was quick with my feet. I kick you. You know what I'm saying? And I punch you at the same time. So my thing is that I finna pull what they call a Bruce Lee on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I would actually, kickbox, and people used to think that's what I used to do. But I didn't kickbox. I didn't do none of that. I picked all that up watching them kung fu movies on Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying? So I go outside and practice it after the movie go off. You know what I'm saying? I practice that. So that's how I end up doing, the boxing and fighting and stuff. So my whole thing was to actually show people that I can really do whatever I put my mind to. That's why I picked up boxing. And when I picked up boxing, I never looked back.
So what about you, really? What drove you into, or not even drove you into, did you ever think that you was going to be the world champion or be fighting on television on the regular?
I was 12 years old. Later on, Carolina man walked with his best friend, his man Benjamin. They were boxing at the Salvation Army. They took me there.
Yeah.
And I remember that first day, they took me there, they put me there boxing kid who had amateur fights, almost 30 amateur fights. And I just remember, this is something that I love. This is what I'm doing. I remember when she brought me to the head, I said, young man, I'm supposed to tell you how to work. And I held on to that, and I loved that. And then, like I said, football, baseball, basketball, stop playing hide and go get it. I stopped playing everything, man. Boxing, man, I fell in love. This is crazy. We had the Salvation Army band when they closed the line to the amateur fight. I remember I lost my first 4 amateur fights. My first fight, I got disqualified. And I was beating them. I was getting turned up. It was a damn fight. And I remember and Ryan back, Salvation Army in their band, they looking at me, they thought something was wrong. And I said, oh, I don't think we can do, man. You crying or you don't want to talk to nobody. But, when I won that 5th fight, man, the next time I lost the fight, it was in JO National. I think I had about 36, 37 amateur fights. Everything just took off, man. Think about 16, 31, 17, maybe 14.
Yeah. So let me ask you, man. When the money started coming, man, how you was feeling, man? When the bread started coming, I know you was talking about that. You were talking about how you got the 90,000, then they say they'll drop 5 more thousand
this
for a fight.
Man. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's money into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's money in there. Like I tell anybody, it's money into fighting. Like I tell everybody, man, I did it for the love of the sport, but not for the money.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, I love the sport, but I love the money too. Long as hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, I love the money too. So but the thing is, I had love for the sport more than I had love for the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is that by me taking the fights that I took, some fights I shouldn't have took.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I looked at the money when I was getting ready to fight, when I should have just said, no, let that go, because some fact that all money ain't good money.
Yeah, sure.
But sometimes you have to learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I learned it the hard way. But I'm gonna tell you like this here though, I don't regret it.
Yeah, sure.
I don't regret none of it. Nothing that I did, I don't regret it, because it made me the man that I am today. You know what I'm saying? I can stand on 10 toes and say that, hey, I did this. You know what I'm saying? And it helped me get where I was going. It guided me. It helped me raise my children.
Yeah.
Hey, so thing is, I don't regret it. Right to this day, I'm still healthy and strong, and finna get ready to do it again.
Yeah.
So at the age that I am, so
we can understand what you're saying.
yeah. So my whole thing is, man, it's not, that's necessary about the money.
Yeah.
It's about the love of the sport, when it comes to me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, it's got good money in it though, you know what I'm saying? But I tell you this here, the money is overseas.
Yeah.
The money is overseas, you know what I'm saying? You get more money overseas than you do in America. I was just being honest with you. But the thing is that I love the sport, man. That's I picked the sport because it's something that I love to do. You know what I'm saying? And then plus getting paid for it, that's a plus. You know what I'm saying? So that money helped me buy my house, helped me buy my cars, my trucks. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, I'm grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell anybody, man, I'm ready to do it again, just to show people that you can do whatever you put your mind to. You know what I'm saying? Age is nothing but a number. A lot of people don't counting me out. A lot of people downing me right now to this day, telling me I need to sit my butt down somewhere. But hey, man, I'm being honest. Yeah, man. So fight is in me, man. I'm sorry, that some people feel like that. I'm washed up. I need, I'm sorry, that I won't sit down, and lay on the couch like some of you bums do. But I can't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? My body won't let me do that, man. I'm telling you like this here. I would be honest with you. I was 273 pounds, man. Sitting on the sofa like some of y'all. So I was sitting on the sofa, man, just eating, watching TV, wasn't doing nothing, being a lazy bum, man. I gained 273 pounds, man. I went to the doctor. Doctor told me that I was on borderline being a diabetic if I don't lose this weight. So I like, nah, man. So he gave me all these pills and stuff that I need to take, telling me my sugar was up and everything. I like, nah, man. And so next thing you know, I had high blood pressure and all this stuff, man. So I was like, man, this is crazy. How can you go from being the top dog to being the person that you are now? And it's crazy when your kids tell you fat, daddy. You fat, man. You a fat boy. Like that. I said, it's all right. I said, I'm gonna lose this weight one day. And my son and my grandson tell me, hey, daddy, that day ain't never gonna come. Like this. So what's so crazy about it is though, is that now they see me, they be like, man, you really did it. Yeah, man. So, hey, like I say, man, you can do whatever you put your mind to.
So let's ask Reggie. How was it for you when you started playing?
Well, it's doing something that you work with. Started at age 12, 16, I made the USA boxing team. Started in 1984 in Toronto. Lost to Frank Tate. I lived in Houston, signed with Josephine Arizona. And being able to, my dad was my brother, that's my sister. My mother had me, being able to be the man of the family. So I got $250,000 brand new Riviera, 1984 Riviera. They paid for it for 3 years. And it was, man, the only thing about my brother, and I was boxing. Even when I turned pro, the same mother did not be boxing. She got there and cried. My mother didn't want me fighting.
My mama didn't either.
Hey man, man, like I told you, it really boxing, really, man, took care of all the stuff that we was doing.
So man, as far as like sparring and stuff, I know both of y'all spar some of the greats.
Oh yeah, man. I sparred with him. Yeah. I sparred with Thomas Tate, Frank Tate, Roy Jones, Bernard Hopkins, Sugar Shane Mosley. Who else? Vernon Forrest. You know what I'm saying? Miguel. What's Flores?
Oh, Flores.
Yeah. Who else? Man, it's a lot of them that I spar with, man.
Reggie sparred Roy Jones. Didn't wind up having a fight.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did that happen?
And pretty much all the guys he just for mentioned, I was spar with him.
Yeah.
But, yeah, spar with Roy. And keep in mind, I was on the 84 team, Roy was on the 88 team. So he's like 4 years behind me. I knew, and we was in Pensacola when we sparred, and I knew that the whole gym, everybody stopped training, they was just watching. So we went in and pretty high, I tried to go before Roy, and I knew this man was going to make some calls in boxing. Yeah. And, think about it, man. Although we sparred each other, and what happened was, I told the guy with that, I'm not sparring. We're going to end up fighting each other. And Roy was pretty much did the same thing. He like followed it like, hey, we're going to end up fighting each other. And
So let me ask this though: when y'all boxing, what was the hardest lick y'all took from what fighter that hit the hardest that you say, man, I gotta be on this guy hit hard?
Man, I gotta go with Vernon Forrest, man. I gotta go with Vernon Forrest, man. You know, I haven't been in the ring with a lot of fighters, man. You know, I did my share of boxing with a lot of cats, but this dude here actually put me down with a jab. His jab felt like a right hand hit me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man, and it shocked me. You know, you know, and at that time I weighed 160 pounds because I fought at middleweight. I weighed like 160, 163 pounds. So, and he was fighting at 147 pounds at that time. He was getting ready to fight Sugar Shane Mosley. And so, what's his name? Ronnie Shields asked him, because Ronnie Shields was his trainer at the time, as my manager Joe Day, you know, could he bring me over to Rapalot's gym to spar with Vernon Forrest? And I was like, man, and my trainer told me, he said, man, they went in to pay. I say, yeah. So I say, of course, you know, like, and they want me to fight the world champion like that, Vernon Forrest like that, spar with him. So I like, yeah. They say, yeah. I said, hell yeah. Excuse me. I said, yeah, man, yeah, make that happen. So, Vernon Forrest was the first big name that I sparred at that time. He was the first one before I went off and sparred with like Reggie Johnson and the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Vernon Forrest was the first one. And man, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I get in the ring with this cat. So when I get in the ring, you know, I'm like, oh, you know, he light in the butt, you know what I'm saying? So I know I'm finna just play around with him, you know what I'm saying? Let him know, you know, this middleweight ain't nothing to play with. So man, this dude hit me with a jab, man. I'm like lying to y'all. Cause I call myself for to come in with it. You know how you do that like that left to right, you know what I'm saying? So I'm for to come in. Man, and all of a sudden when I come in, I try to catch him with that right hand. Man, before that right hand even landed, man, pow! Down I go, dog. I said, man, and it was quick. It was quick, man. It was a flash knockdown, but I ain't gonna lie, it was a powerful knockdown. Because man, my nose, you know, have you ever got hit in the nose where it brings tears to your eyes? Man, that's how it was, man. But Vernon Forrest,
who's the hardest lick you took?
the hardest lick I took, of course, the Roy Jones 1-2 punch. But you gotta understand about boxing. When you see a punch coming, and you get hit with that punch, you can kind of like get your body.
Prepare yourself.
When you don't see the punch, if somebody
that's what gets you.
If you close your eyes, somebody walk over and hit you. It's a different punch.
It's a different feeling.
And it was definitely the Roy Jones 1-2 punch.
So when he hit you with it, it shook you up on you. So he did what it did to you.
No, it shook me down. All the things, it just seemed like everything up. Like, I was just on the I was getting up. I had to get up. I was on the ground, man. So, I mentioned this to a lot of people. And all I can say about that, to cover that, is me never being knocked out. But I've been knocked out about 4 or 5 times, almost 6 times. Every time, that's the only fight I didn't get up with. We was fighting for all the belts. It was unification of all the light heavyweight belts.
So let me ask this, because y'all both are professional. Like say I want to come into boxing. Do you believe that to get in this, your heart gotta be A1? Because like I'm saying, like me, I think I would be a good boxer if somebody taught me, because I really don't back down because I ain't scared. I'm ready to try. But say a scary dude, if he say I want to box, but he's real scared, do you think you could turn him to a great fighter? If his heart ain't there, like mine.
But I'm gonna tell you like this here. Me personally, if your heart is in it, you can become whatever you want. You know, but if your heart ain't in it, you're not. You're not gonna become nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna become whatever your heart feels. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is that your heart in it, that you feel like you can do it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? If you got the right trainers behind you, people that's working with you consistently, you can do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But my point is that you can't bring a scary person into fighting. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's something that they don't want to do, they ain't gonna do it.
No, I'm saying like if he want to fight, but he just like
too scared to fight,
scared to get hit or something. Like me, I feel like you gotta be able to take a lick sometime to give a good lick.
Right.
And you got some guys that's getting in boxing now, and they feel like I can fight, but I don't want to get touched. Period. And one day you gonna get touched,
right?
You know by somebody. So I'm like, yeah, man. Do you like if you a person that don't want to get touched? Is fighting still good for you?
No,
I feel
because
like everybody gonna get touched.
Everybody gonna get hit. You're gonna get touched, man, because you know if you don't want to get touched, you don't need to be in that ring.
It's a long time. Muhammad Ali was touched back down. Sugar Ray Leonard was touched. Joe Louis was touched. All those great.
Everybody been touched.
That's part of the greatness.
It's getting up.
That's part of the
so you say Muhammad Ali, you got a chance to like run and be around him, stuff like that. You went to his mom's funeral or something?
His mother's funeral.
Yeah, his mama's funeral. How you feel knowing that, like, you say Muhammad Ali is your hero, right? And you got to be close to him. How did that?
Well, especially when you know the story, don't you know that Ali tried to move you, but they wouldn't let it move. What's that when you go past the gallery back over there in that area?
Yeah, like
about 16.
Bella
area. And they wouldn't let it move. On that time, wouldn't let it move over there. Lloyd Wells, judge, who was the guy who got the NFL players, college, put him in the NFL.
Yeah.
He started traveling with Ali, hanging out like that. That's how I got really close to Ali. I remember one day Judge called me. He was crying, and I couldn't understand what he was saying. I'm trying to get him to settle down. I jumped in the car and made it to Fifth Ward to his house. I'm from Fifth Ward. He was still living there. And almost got there when I told me that I was hurt. About his mother had passed away. He was crying. He was very close to the family. I said, don't worry about it. I'll get you there. I ended up going with him. And that's it, man. But I could have had that stuff documented. Careful. And that was just riding around with all these showing me his houses he built in, and places where he hung out at. My hero.
So I think you said something about one time. I think you were getting ready for a fight. Your trainer or something came in there. Because I was in there joking or something. And what's your trainer? What's his name? Chacho came and got you, said, man, you gonna fight or something?
No. He knocked on Muhammad Ali's hotel door.
Yeah.
Reggie, come here, man. Come here, Reggie. So I went out there, he said, come here. I know you love Ali, man. Damn it, man. Ali don't fight for us, man. He fight for us out of the bottle. Chacho, I said, okay, Chacho. So I go in there and tell Ali, I said, that's Chacho. He said, I gotta get focused. And then Ali said, what you say your name was? His name is Rockless, but we call him Chacho. He said, all right. first I don't want you maybe be at that Irish white boy with the white. And then you know how these started punching it.
So how was he how was he scary? Like,
Oh man, he tell you a lot of stories, and then he telling you some stuff, have you laughing, and then come right back and just tell you some positive stuff with boxing or with life, how he responded to certain things that he had experienced. Hey man, oh man, I tell you something, and I don't think I met nobody who had a mouth.
Man, he did have a mouth.
I mean, business, talk positive, and even talking about us being men of color and
Right.
have to deal with all this stuff. Man, it's unbelievable.
So what is it that be in a fighter that makes him want to never give up on a fight to the end? Because I see guys that box like way before y'all, and like they still fight still in there. Even as a
It never leaves.
Like and they reflexes still a certain way at an old age, like I'm talking about 8. Seeing some of these guys like that was fighters and still like they'll reflex a certain way or they'll be like they ain't bound down the neck still. You know what I'm saying? Because of the mindset of a fighter. So once you start fighting, that's just what it is.
It's in you.
You might not be as fast, or you might not be timing or reflex or all that. You still have enough guts.
What would that come on? What would that come on you with this showing Reggie over there? What you was doing? How you was doing? You told me stand up. What you was doing? Like how you doing? Come on. You told me right over there. You say stand up, and then you did something. And you do something. No, not that one. Not that one. No.
Someone hitting on the hip.
Oh yeah. When you were hitting on the hip, and then you say you went to the
You remember I did like this? I got the job. Man, I was old school first coach. We were working with world champion. Our champion 17. They hired him to train me. This guy, he showed me a lot of old school stuff. And then as you were moving around, going to different gyms, beat different fighters. Especially when I moved to California, so great fighters came in the gym, man. And the training that they shared a lot with me, man.
And we got a lot in right now. I think this probably about 2 more questions.
Go ahead.
How was it, man? How was y'all fans at the time when y'all was sparking, when y'all name sparking? How was the fans, like the people in the crowd and stuff like that? I know I heard you say Willie D was going out of your fights. Willie D, was he at your fight?
Willie almost had a couple of big fights in the stands. That's when I fought for the world title in New Jersey. My first world title was the second world title fight. I won the world title. Yeah, Willie D was there. He just talking, just going crazy. Man, but everything was good, man. And when I fought there, everybody going with the guy who I fought. Most of the guy, because he had lived there. Yeah, I was underdog. And he wasn't even from America, but he lived in that area. And he's in America training.
How you feel, Baz, about the fans? Or I'm gonna ask you, Baz, like when you was fighting, what place or what city that you fought in where you were like, yeah, this way is it right here?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, my place I have to pick would be Germany, Normanburg.
Yeah.
You know, Normanburg, I could go from Germany, Normanburg, and Canada, Montreal, and Toronto. Those 3 places, man, they showed me love. You know what I'm saying? They showed me more love over there than they showed me over here. I'm gonna be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Because in Montreal and Toronto, you know, these are people that love the sport of boxing. And then not only that, I'm coming in they town, you know, to fight one of their fighters. You know what I'm saying? It's like American versus, you know, Montreal. You know, so and the thing is that Canada, man, I'm not gonna lie, the city, I mean the state, Montreal and Toronto, man, it's lovely. You know, people showed me love. You know, they showed me more love over there and in Canada and what's that in Germany more than they did here. You know what I'm saying? Like here, I got friends that know I box and everything, but I got also friends. I have to say this. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not supportive.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So you know they'll go and watch like Roy Jones,
yeah,
Sugar Shane Mosley,
yeah,
or somebody else fight. You know, before they come to see me fight. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is that them people over there overseas, man, they show me love. They show me love, man. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I don't have no problem going back over there to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because over there, they atmosphere was totally different than the atmosphere that I like when I fought in what's that right there by the Astrodome, the arena that you Reliance Stadium. When I fought in the Reliance Stadium, man, I fought for the Texas title. You know what I'm saying? When I fought for the Texas title, you know,
again, man.
okay.
Last question before we get up out of here. Both of y'all, what fight changed y'all life? Whoever want to answer it first,
You
man.
can go first, bitch.
Well, I mean, I think that's a lot of people would say, well, that was your worst fight. You lost. No, but it was my best fight. It was my biggest payday.
Yeah,
It was will forever be in the history
yeah,
books. Me fighting Roy Jones and unifying the light heavyweight division, and Roy winning a decision. And yeah, that was you know. And I've had a lot of other great fights. You know, winning world titles, beating guys in their backyard. Even the fights I lost in Argentina, man, those are fights I know in my heart I won, but
yeah,
I also know the business fighting
yeah,
a guy in his
sure.
backyard. So, but yeah, the Roy Jones fight, no doubt for me.
Got you. So, what about you, man?
I have to say, man, it would have to be Gene McCormick.
Jimmy McCormick.
Yeah, the former cruiserweight champion
Yeah,
of the world. You know, I have to say it would be him. Reason why I say it would be him because not only that I got a chance to fight for a fight a world champion. You know, that was on Showtime. You know what I'm saying? I get a chance to fight him in this big crowd,
yeah,
big stadium. So, and that was my biggest event ever. Reason why I say that is due to the fact, like I fought on Thomas Tate card in Germany and everything, you know, but like I say, that was Thomas Tate card.
yeah,
It wasn't Sebastian's card.
yeah.
So this card, when I fought Gene McCormick, you know, it was a big eye opener for me. You know what I'm saying? And plus, it was a Don King promotion.
Yeah,
So you know, my whole thing was like, you know, I get a chance to actually be seen. You know what I'm saying? So it's Showtime, Don King promotion and everything, big money.
yeah,
So so my whole thing is that I think that's the fight that really actually changed me. You know what I'm saying? It made me, but at the same time it broke me.
yeah,
What I mean by broke me because I lost to him. And so by me losing to him and everything, you know, it hurt my pride. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I lost, they stopped it when I wasn't hurt or anything. His punches didn't hurt me. You go back and you look at the fight, you'll see it was a bogus stoppage.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's the fight that really actually it made me, but it broke me.
yeah,
When I say it made me with the money wise,
yeah,
but it broke me in spirit
yeah,
wise.
Yeah, yeah.
So after that fight right there, I didn't want to fight no more.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Unless they were gonna give me the rematch.
yeah.
So it's supposed to be in a rematch, but the thing is, they never gave me the rematch. That's the day that I actually turned from boxing.
Yeah. So, okay. So man, look here, y'all heard from the man himself, man. We out of here.
See y'all next time.
See you next time.